guys, Ellen from the Western Wanderers here, and today we're going to be hiking to Camp Muir, which, while it's only an about 8-mile round-trip hike, you're going to be gaining about 5,000 feet of elevation on the way up. So you really got to be prepared and know what you're getting to, especially since the last 2 miles of the hike are on the Muir Snowfield. So let's go hit the trail and check it out. This is one of our first mountaineering experiences, so it'll be a lot of fun for us, and I hope you guys enjoy the video as well.
So we've started on our way up to Camp Muir. The first couple miles of this trail are completely paved, actually. It's a great place to go day hiking, just up from Paradise. You can see Mount Rainier behind me here. Amazing views of Mount Rainier pretty much no matter where you are. We just got to the point now where we can see Mount Adams, and we will see Mount St. Helens shortly as we continue hiking up. So we are here at Pebble Creek. This is where the actual trail ends that goes up to Camp Muir and the snowfields begin. Behind me here you can see the Muir Snowfield. It starts here and it climbs 2,900 feet all the way up to Camp Muir. This is where the real hike begins, that's for sure. A couple pieces of equipment that are going to be really important while you're going up the snowfields. First of all is having crampons or some sort of traction device on your feet. Especially early in the morning. The snow can be really cold and firm, and having these to break through the ice is very helpful. Another very helpful piece of equipment is a trekking pole. You want trekking poles that have a good point on them, something that can break through the ice, and that you can use as an extra point of contact. If you don't have trekking poles, another option is an ice axe. You can use an ice axe kind of as a staff, and also to self-arrest if you fall and begin sliding. One other thing that you need to have when you come up here is one of these maps that is supplied by the ranger station at Mount Rainier National Park. It has descriptions of the trail, of the snowfields, as well as compass headings in case the weather goes bad while you're up there. If you have a compass, you can still find your way down. Just remember, the weather can change almost instantaneously up here on Mount Rainier. You need to be prepared for whiteout conditions. If you're not prepared for whiteout conditions, don't even come.
As you hike up the Muir Snowfield, the hike gets harder and harder, both due to the steepness of the trail and the thinner air at the high elevations. The trail goes fairly straight up the snowfield, and in peak season is fairly easy to follow, but you can gauge your progress and location using landmarks like Anvil Rock on the map provided by the ranger station. The snow and steepness of the trail allows you to glissade on the way down if you'd like. We are finally at the point in the hike where you can see Camp Muir, and many people consider this stretch from here till Camp Muir to be the hardest part of the hike, because while you can see it, and after all of the strenuous hiking you've been doing, you feel like you're almost there. There's still 700 feet up a mountain to go, and it's a rather challenging incline. But that being said, for us, because we knew that the last stretch was hard, we found the pitch before it a little bit harder because it was a little steeper, and there was about 4 or 5 false summits that we kept expecting to come over and see the camp. So really the last half of this hike is probably the hardest from once you get on the snowfield.
Once you arrive at Camp Muir, you will find bathrooms and multiple shelters that are used by the National Park Service and climbers. You are able to set up tents behind the camp or stay in the shelters that are provided. Just remember, the weather gets nasty at 10,000 feet, so make sure whatever shelter you do seek is adequate. All in all, keep in mind that this trek is not your typical hiking trail. Weather and snow conditions can change fast, and crevasses can open up unexpectedly. However, we actually had a really good time on this hike and didn't face a lot of the scary weather and snow conditions that some people see. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to us on YouTube. But until next time, we'll see you on the trail. Just standing here is really difficult. We have been through a lot today.
Yeah.